Both Bracebridge and Huntsville are now under emergency warnings, with the possibility of serious flooding causing concern for municipal officials. Huntsville released its state of emergency at noon after Environment Canada dropped a significant rainfall warning for the area.
It appears as though the water has leveled off in our downtown core. Okay. But now we're seeing reports of significant rain tomorrow, which could obviously increase the levels in the downtown core. And we obviously that's a concern, but of concern still is that water levels south of the locks are still rising.
So how much rain are we expecting?
The accumulation of rain is 25 to 40 millimeters expected, locally even up to 50, particularly over the eastern sections of Parry Sound, Muskoka. So the further east you go, the rainfall amounts will get higher.
And Aitchison says that makes today's decision even easier.
We felt pretty strongly that at this point in time, we should probably declare a state of emergency as well, just to make sure that the province is aware of what's going on here. In conversations with Mayor Smith, he indicated that it probably will be helpful in terms of making sure that municipalities all over the province are dealing with some flooding, but those that have declared a state of emergency are probably going to be first on the list to get some assistance if they need it.
Bracebridge declared a flooding emergency yesterday, and Mayor GRAYDON Smith says the outlook is already much worse.
The bad news is there's no capacity left in the lakes or the river, no room for it to go, but right into the system, and everything gets that much higher and flows that much faster. So those areas that are flooded right now are going to be that way for several days, we think, and we could see some new areas ultimately start tomorrow.
Smith says new evacuation orders are in place for some parts of the community.
So the Beaumont Farm area, which is down at the mouth of the Muskoka River where it meets Lake Muskoka, is particularly low-lying, as you can imagine, and in 2013 we saw that road get cut off, and we're in the same situation again where the river is up and over the road. It's closed right now. We don't want people traveling through it. We do want people to be careful, though, and make sure that they either have enough supplies if they're at high ground or if they're at risk of flooding to make sure they're taking appropriate precautions.
This follows an evacuation of another hard-hit area in Bracebridge yesterday.
Springdale Shores, a lot of water has infiltrated a lot of homes, and people have self-evacuated out of that area. We've gone door to door through there. The ESA, Electrical Safety Authority, will be in today looking at pulling meters on certain homes that they feel are particularly in danger. So it's always tough to say while the event is occurring how much damage is happening, but I think when we see the waters recede, we'll see a lot of homes that have been damaged and a lot of personal property ultimately that got swept away by the river.
In Muskoka, James Bowler, Cogeco News.